Can we see out there? You can see out there it is pouring the rain down. So I am going to do this video today, and let me sit here. A little wet outside, raining today, so I just wanted to do a video. I had some folks that have asked me to talk about some of the equipment and stuff that I have, or some of the gear I have. And so today I'm going to do gloves and kind of walk through that. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, like, subscribe, you know, leave a comment. I'd love to know different people's thoughts out there. As you'll get to know, realistically, I probably only use about 3 different brands, and that is Klim, Revit, and BMW for my gloves and for a lot of my stuff. So, I'll start off with probably just my first generic piece. These are Triumph gloves. If you guys can't tell, obviously they got the little British flag here, right here. But these are my Triumph gloves. I wear these with my T120 Bonneville. Nice glove, nothing fancy. They get the job done. They're more for summer. Obviously some air comes through the vents on the fingers and the back side of the hand here. You can feel the hard casing here for where your knuckles are. A little bit on the back side here for your fingers, and then obviously in the palm there's some padding and stuff there. So not a bad glove. They don't fit. I wear a XX in my mitten here. So I wear a XX gloves, just let you guys know. And these are XX, but they feel a little bit long in the fingernail here, or in the fingers. But not a bad glove. These are from Triumph. When I first started out, I used the BMW gloves. Obviously you can see wear and tear on those quite a bit from last summer. Great glove. You can see the hard protection here. You know, not too much in the back here, but a little bit of extra padding. You know, very comfortable glove. I mean, pretty much when you put them on, they feel like they've been broken in for a while. Pretty wore out those are. I have wore these red ones a few times, not a lot. You know, they breathe okay, get a little sweaty. They're probably, I would say, more for fall, late spring type of glove. But they're good. Nothing, I can't say anything bad about the BMW gloves. And then I come down to really my 3 main gloves. This is just an extra pair, but I believe these are the Revit Sand gloves. I'll put links in the description below for these. So why so many gloves? A lot of people ask me that. You know, it's like switching underwear here. But I like these gloves a lot. I'll put them on here, and again, XX, and you know, they fit great. What I do like the pull on these. You don't see them on the BMW gloves, but I do like these to be able to pull them up and get them tight. What I have found, now these fit XX perfect. They're great. What I have found when you go to squeeze, this seems to be a little tight, and it rubs your knuckles a little bit. At least on me they do. So again, maybe different hand or whatever, but you might have a little discomfort on the backside here. Not a lot, just a little. So and then I bought these in the red, white, and blue. Obviously these match my bike. I bought them in black as well. As you can see, they probably really haven't been worn too much. These are a little bit different. Again, hard case back here. Now on these is, I think they're DO3, and makes them a little bit more flexible. These a little bit more as you can see here, more like the BMW glove. So, but I've wore these a few times, really super nice on this. Now, I did buy a pair of Klim. So a little bit different of an outlay, you know, kind of, you know, similar here. What I do love is that you'll be able to, you know, pull these on. And then instead of having the full, like the Revit, these are kind of broken up between here, because if you use two fingers like I do for braking or you know, any of that, you know, clutch management, any of that stuff, I kind of like that a little bit better. And I think that's the reason why I don't get the pull on here as I do on here. Because with that being one piece, I think, you know, it doesn't give the flexibility in here. But, you know, you can kind of see here, like if you were to go down and fall, again, padding in here, maybe a little bit more, you know, towards the palm, especially on the Revit versus the Klim, but both fantastic, breathable, let a lot of air in, which is kind of nice during the summertime. So again, these are my summer gloves. Kind of a little bit of a hodgepodge here, not, you know. So my rain gloves, these are all Gore-Tex gloves here, all of them. And these are more, the Revit and the Klim are more towards probably spring, summer, fall. I'm gonna throw one of these on here and kind of give you guys an idea. So on the Revit one, again, I got a XX. And the inside, I feel sometimes gets a little loosey-goosey on the Revit to where it gets a little puffy and you got to really stretch your hand to put it in there. Again, nice backing here. These don't hurt me like the summer ones do on the back of my knuckles here. So it's really nice. Good padding, good grip, everything, you know, fantastic about this. Obviously, this can be tucked up under. And then, you know, if you want extra cinching around here, it gives you that protective too, so it keeps the water completely out of your glove. So again, unless you submerge it, which I did back at March Moto Madness, because I went into the river, dumped the bike, as you guys might have seen that on the videos, got a little wet. Took some time to dry these out. Now I have Klim ones too that are Gore-Tex, and again, both of them have that pull on, which is really nice. I find that the inside of the Klim glove doesn't get as loose, this looseness in here, as the Revit does. Again, you know, protective back here, all this, padding here on the palm, you know, a little bit different here. It's a little bit more padding in the palm than here, but they're all fantastic and both work really well. Again, lock that down. Now, the one difference here is that you do this and you kind of lock it down, but the extra cinching on the Revit here, as you can see here, that's really nice. I would say that it gives you an extra piece to seal against your hands so water or moisture doesn't get down into the glove. So a little bit different on the Klim, but the inside does not come as loose as the Revit does. So that's these. Now, I have a BMW pair. Now these can also be used pretty much anytime during the year. These are really nice, more of a gauntlet type glove. And again, these have a cinch here to keep the, you know, rain out, but you can kind of tuck your jacket sleeve in here, and as rain comes down, it doesn't, you know, bother that too much. So these are actually pretty nice from BMW. I do wear these a little bit, and they're really soft, good padding back here, and work extremely well. I would say on the Revit and the Klim, you got to go underneath your sleeve. You really can't tuck your jacket sleeves underneath that. So that's a big difference when you're doing it. Now, you can get the Gauntlet gloves in the Klim and the Revit if you want, which I did order recently. Just don't have them here yet. But the BMWs work well. Then BMW also has a 2-in-1. This is more of their winter glove. So they actually have a two-piece here. So you can put one on for as Gore-Tex, Gauntlet, sleeve tucks in, padding here, all that good stuff. And this also has a windshield wiper, and they all do, because you can see the ones on the Klim have it, as well as the ones on, does the Revit have it? Maybe they don't. Maybe the Revit doesn't have a, the Revit does not have a wiper for your mask. Klim does on the left index thing here, and then so does the BMW one right there, and so does the BMW one here. You can kind of wipe your windshield, or your face mask with that. So this is nice. This is a 2-piece, and then if it's winter time, you don't need that. You can put them back here for a little extra thermal protection. So these are a nice glove as well. And then my go-to in the winter, by far, is these Revits. These are the Hydrotex. These are absolutely fantastic. If you're riding in wintertime, these things, hands down, blow away my BMW gloves. I don't know what else to tell you. Gauntlet, tuck it in there, and I can ride. I've ridden in 10-degree weather, 5-degree weather, on the highway at that cold, and these I do not get cold. And on my heated grips, I can still feel the warmth coming through the glove. These things are absolutely dynamite, so I would highly recommend these. In wintertime, it gets, at least here in Ohio, if it's November, December, January, February, whenever I'm riding, March, these gloves are absolutely fantastic. These are from Revit, and I'll leave links in the description below. So anyhow, that's my gloves. Figured you guys would want to take it, maybe a look at the different gloves that I have. Yes, maybe it's overkill. Maybe you think I'm nuts to have these many gloves, but personally, like to have an assortment. Something goes wrong, goes bad, you got a backup pair. I usually carry 3 pairs of gloves with me on my rides. I usually carry 2 kind of dry, like normal, especially during the summertime, and then 1 pair of Gore-Tex. Wintertime, usually carry 2 pairs of these. I usually carry the BMW ones because they're the 2-in-1s here. And then definitely these are for wintertime. And then there's sometimes an alternating, even though these don't get wet, but I like to carry an alternating. So I might carry either these two, some combination thereof. But anyhow, hope that helps. Give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Can't complain about these gloves. I'm sure you guys have some comments on maybe some other ones. Please leave them in the descriptions below. Would be fantastic. So hope this helps, gives you an idea of the gloves that I wear, and then I'll do some other stuff later on. All right, take care. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.